So we all know that sugar is extremely bad for our body, for our health. It makes us obese and it makes us feel lethargic and it causes diabetes. And still it doesn't convince us as humans because sugar consumption is only projected to increase. So we are pretty bad at doing things that are good for us in the long run. I haven't had sugar for 4 years and I will tell you how I feel. I haven't had sugar for 4 years, and in this video I'll share with you how I feel so that you can compare. Because basically we all get used to some worse habits like undersleeping or eating too much sugar for so long that we get used to the bad consequences, and we sometimes forget that we could feel much better. When I decided to ditch sugar, this was not about health reasons either. I was only concerned about my look and about my horrible muffin tops and about my belly fat, and it just annoyed me. And another thing that annoyed me so bad was my relationship to sugar, because I could not pass by a chocolate without taking a bite. And if I would take one bite from this chocolate, I would need to have the whole thing. Little did I know then that relationship to sugar and craving is not about food at all and about something else. By the way, since I fixed my eating habits and my eating disorders and published my videos on YouTube and some content on Instagram, I received a ton of requests for consultations from many people, because 9% of people in the world suffer eating disorders and many more are just insecure about their relationship with food, and I happily help everyone. Just feel free to DM me on Instagram. And I wish my quitting sugar journey would be easy, like all of those creators who are deciding to quit sugar one day and then for the next 30 days they don't have a bite. This was not my case at all. Every time I would make a resolution to stop eating sugar, I would start craving the next day, and in a couple of days I would take a bite and then another bite, and the whole thing is just not working anymore. But one day I realized I'm going for a trip with a man who would soon become my husband. We were not together back then, but I knew he's not having sugar, and I was so worried about the fact that I would have to really not have sugar for a week, and I won't be able to like hide snacks. That would be stupid for me to do. And what a surprise this was, that after a week I realized I didn't have any single sugar craving for the whole week at all. And then I realized that for the whole week I was very happy, I was very relaxed, and I was chilling. And then I realized that the connection between cravings and emotion is extremely hard, and my case was that I was just using sugar and cravings to cover my extreme tiredness. Since then, I didn't have sugar at all. Obviously, there are some difficulties. So difficulty number one is social, and I didn't realize how many social occasions are built around sugar, like you would have a birthday cake, and people are usually afraid that they'll be judged. So honestly, I was afraid too, and honestly, you are not judged. And even if you are, this person is probably very jealous about your willpower. And second issue is that sugar is added not only to desserts, but to literally everything, including savory food. So the only way I can grocery shop now is to read every single label of like a sauce, oats, sushi, everything, and just disregard whatever has sugar, and this narrows down your basket a lot. So how do I feel 4 years into not having sugar at all? The best thing that I feel is that my energy levels are absolutely stable. So I wake up and my productivity is the same in the morning, in the afternoon, after dinner, or before bed. I don't have crashes at all, and this is honestly precious. My health is good, my blood work is good, my shape is much better. The only thing that people relate so much to sugar that didn't go away are breakouts. So I do tend to have breakouts, and you can see them now on my cheek. They're covered with a foundation, and they probably were not related to sugar because they still stay. What most important thing I got from ditching sugar was actually learning to be extremely honest with myself, because previously I would use sugar to cover my tiredness and my bad emotion and anxiety behind the craving, and now I have to be very honest with myself, and this changes the life completely.